Come now into the Earthborn Rainforest. Leave all your cares behind. Let us sit and share together the secrets of OJAYA, the martial art of deep meditation. Ancient secrets to happiness and success. The power of inner peace. The way of the lotus-hearted hero. Enter now this space of peace and listen heart to heart as you advance another step in the OJAYA martial art. Let us begin with a moment of repose. And now, the teachings.
OJAYA Prep Talk 3. How the power of mantra enlivens your energy for happiness, health, and success. With Sukaishi David.
Welcome back to OJAYA in the Earthborn Rainforest. So great to have you here. OJAYA rises high above other meditations you'll see today. Yes, there are meditations that do give certain benefits, but there's none that could stand up to the power and range and depth of OJAYA. Now we'll explore deeper into the reasons why. We said in our last talk that OJAYA has 3 actions that work together. The first action is OJAYA is deeply restful, so it dissolves the stress and cleans out all the emotional turmoil, the mental garbage that's collected inside. All the tensions that have built up from your day-to-day activities. That's the first action. And the second action is OJAYA polishes your consciousness, builds you up, makes you strong, makes you shine. And the third action is OJAYA protects your consciousness from getting stressed out. It creates a kavach, an armor of calm energy that surrounds and protects you in your daily life. So wherever you go, your system doesn't absorb the stresses of life. OJAYA is deep meditation. And there's a secret to its power. Would you like to see how it works? Come with me a little deeper into the rainforest, and I'll show you. Do you like music? The frogs like music. Music makes you feel good, doesn't it? Everywhere you look, you see people walking around listening to music. It must make them feel good or they wouldn't listen. One of the great secrets to OJAYA's power is how we use the principle of music in a very natural and special way. OJAYA uses a very ancient technology of sound that we'll explain right here in this talk. Now, music has a direct effect on your consciousness, doesn't it? If you feel sad or depressed, you just put on some upbeat song and immediately you start to feel better, right? So how does music change your emotional state and make you feel so good? How does it work? Music works through the principle of resonance. The music creates vibrations that resonate in your consciousness, and those sounds actually change the state of your consciousness. Look, if we play a soothing sound, then immediately you can feel some kind of soothing effect, right? There's a beautiful harmony in this sound. And that harmony resonates in your consciousness and creates a harmony in your consciousness. The harmony in the chord is transferred into your consciousness. Now, what if we break the harmony? What if we have a sound that's disharmonious? If we break the harmony, it's rather jarring, isn't it? Do you start to feel a little tense and on edge? Would you like to keep listening to this sound? Or would you prefer to listen to this other sound? Is this sound more gentle and soothing on your nervous system? Okay, now let's try something. Just listen carefully. I'll play a short musical passage. You tell me your choice. Does this sound like an easygoing summer day? Or like you're at a funeral? Those are your two choices. An easygoing summer day or a funeral. Here we go. What's your choice? Well, unless you feel depressed on sunny days, I'm pretty sure you're feeling this sounds a bit dark. Maybe it reminds you of a funeral. It's a somber sound, a grave sound, isn't it? If you keep listening to this sound, this depressing mood will seep more and more into your consciousness. But now, let's make one small change. We'll change just one note in each of these chords. We'll lift one note just a half step higher in each chord, and let's see if that small change affects how you feel. First, we'll listen to that funeral parlor again. And now, we'll lift just one note higher in each chord. Wow! Does that make it feel lighter and happier to you? More like a bright sunny day? The first way sounds dark, doesn't it? But now, when we change only one note in each chord, it magically sounds brighter and happier, doesn't it? Do you feel anything like this? Isn't it amazing that only a slight change can give such a huge difference in what you feel? The first chords were all minor chords. If something's in a minor key, it can have a darker color to it, or even a calming effect. The second chords were all major chords. Major chords give that brighter, happier, more energetic feel. Do you hear it? Now I'm saying words like darker and brighter, but you might have your own words. You might come up with much better words. The point is this. Isn't it truly amazing how sounds can vibrate in our consciousness and give us certain feelings? A sound here resonates in your consciousness and you feel peaceful. Then a different sound here resonates inside you and you feel jittery. Wow, that's pretty incredible. Each sound has a unique effect on your consciousness. We might take it all for granted, but music really is quite a phenomenon, and no scientist in the whole world can explain why music creates these effects in us. But we don't need any scientific explanation because we can feel the effects for ourselves and we experience how music deeply affects our consciousness. Now, the ancient meditation masters were masters of the most subtle, refined principles of music. And they knew that if you want to feel happy, your consciousness needs to function in harmony, like a well-tuned orchestra. When there's harmony in your consciousness, you feel natural You feel happy, peaceful, settled, blissful. And this inner harmony radiates outward into your body as well, because when you're in a state of balance, your body generates a healthy chemistry with an army of beneficial hormones and endorphins and God knows what else. And when you don't have this burden of stresses weighing you down, your health finally has a chance for deeper healing. But then, when your consciousness goes out of tune, when the harmony gets broken, you know it, because you feel terrible. You feel restless and anxious and depressed, angry, dull, lethargic. And this state of disharmony, this state of dis-ease, is not good, either for your emotional or your physical health. But these ancient meditation masters, they knew exactly how very small changes in sound, like what we saw here, just small changes can restore harmony to your consciousness. And this brings huge benefits in all areas of your life, because absolutely everything in your life is connected to your state of consciousness. So to bring harmony to your consciousness, these meditation masters discovered certain very special sounds, natural sounds of nature, sounds in a higher class, way superior, more rarefied, more powerful than other sounds you might hear, more powerful than even music you might listen to. Actually, these special sounds are like a super concentrated sort of music, and they have powerful healing effects on your consciousness. And these very special sounds are called mantras. Now, what exactly is a mantra? A mantra is a small sound, a small vibration, a capsule of music that has the ability to create certain effects within your consciousness. This chord is like a small capsule of music, isn't it? It has a certain effect. A mantra is sort of like this, just a small sound, a sound capsule, like a medicine capsule, an herbal capsule. An herbal capsule may look small, but it packs a lot of nature's intelligence and power inside, doesn't it? Like this, a mantra is a tiny sound, but there's a tremendous power and intelligence encoded in that small sound. And when you use it properly, I repeat, when you know how to use it properly, it gives very soothing and uplifting effects on your entire system. Now, there are so many meditation techniques out there. Breathing meditations, vipassana, mindfulness, zazen, emptiness meditation, chakra meditation, loving-kindness meditation, the list goes on and on and on. But of all the meditations in the world, the most powerful meditation throughout the ages is mantra meditation. And here's the reason why. Mantras work on this principle of music, using the power of resonance. Mantras have this unique power to retune your consciousness faster and more deeply than any other meditation technique. The earliest and most sublime traditions of meditation were founded on mantras. Now, the mantra we use in OJAYA is a kavach mantra. We talked about a kavach in the last talk. A kavach mantra vibrates your consciousness and attacks stress. And a kavach mantra protects your consciousness like armor. You see, certain sounds have this specialized ability to attack and dissolve stress. Doctors today are just starting to discover the healing powers of sound. Did you know this? They can actually shatter kidney stones and gallstones just by vibrating them with ultrasonic sound waves. Interesting. And when people get seriously wounded, did you know that sound waves can actually attack and kill the bacteria so the wound heals faster? And today, many people are using an ultrasonic toothbrush, don't they? Why do they do this? Because these vibrations help to shake loose the plaque on your teeth, right? Your dentist will tell you, you need to brush that plaque off your teeth every day, or it can harden into tartar. And if that happens, then brushing alone won't remove that tartar anymore. Then you have to go to your dentist to get it removed. And to remove that tartar, many dentists today are using an ultrasonic scaler to loosen that tartar so it can be easily washed away. And this is similar to what a Kavach mantra does. It vibrates within your consciousness and attacks and shakes loose the stress that's gotten locked up in your nervous system. The sound breaks up the stresses so they can just wash away like a rain shower. And then you feel a sense of relief. Now, you do need to brush your teeth every day, right? In the same way, stresses need to be removed on a daily basis, or they can gradually settle in and get deeply rooted into your system. Then they're harder to remove. Just like the plaque on your teeth, if it stays there too long, it hardens into tartar, and then it's harder to remove it. Like that. When stresses get deeply rooted into your system, they become much more difficult to remove later. And some of these stresses can become so hardened and embedded, they'll never dissolve all on their own, not even in a person's lifetime. But the vibration of this Kavach mantra works deeply on those really deep knots of stress that are sitting there inside you and draining your energies every hour of every day. You'll experience this for yourself, that when you meditate on this mantra, you'll feel those stresses melting away. And you get this sense of relief every time you meditate. You can actually feel how the sound of the mantra is retuning your consciousness back to your own unique rhythms, your own state of balance and harmony. See, if your mind is in disharmony, then it can't retune itself by your own efforts. Listen carefully. This is a great principle of deep meditation. If your mind is already off kilter, you can't bring it back into balance through your own mental efforts, because the mind itself is not in a state of balance. In fact, any effort you make to settle down your mind only increases its turbulence. The effort itself is a turbulence. Do you see this? Anyone who truly understands meditation already knows this. What your mind needs and craves is not your efforts. Your mind wants deep, deep rest in order to rejuvenate and re-energize and come back naturally to your own personal state of balance. This is what deep meditation is. Deep rest. And we use a very natural tool to settle down the mind. An ancient technology, and that technology is the mantra. The mantra introduces something new into your consciousness, a brand new wave pattern that wasn't there before. This vibration resonates in your consciousness and gives you a very soothing effect. The waves of this mantra gradually overpower the disturbed waves, the disharmonious waves in your mind. And this resets your consciousness back to your own natural state of peace and harmony. Every person has their own unique state of harmony and balance. And whenever you regain it, you immediately feel this sense of relief. Now, millions of people today meditate on the breath, right? This is a common meditation. But here's the thing. Your breath doesn't introduce any new element into your consciousness. You're always breathing anyway. If you have the proper technique, and we say again, if you have the proper technique, then the breath acts like water to wash away emotional tensions and stresses. That's true. But water is not enough to scour out all those stubborn stains, those deep hidden emotional stresses that have collected over a lifetime deep inside your consciousness. You need some soap, some cleanser, which can penetrate and lift out those stains, right? Imagine cleaning your bathtub with only water and nothing to dissolve all that scum and all those hardened minerals and all that dirt that's built up. But with a little cleanser, the hardened minerals dissolve, don't they? The stains get lifted out, and then it all washes away down the drain with just a little water, right? The vibration of the mantra acts like a soap, a detergent to dissolve the roots of those stresses. This is what the OJAYA mantra does. It attacks and dissolves the very roots of these stresses so they can easily wash away, and then you feel refreshed. So meditating on the breath is the slow boat to China. Your breath doesn't introduce any new element into your consciousness. You're already breathing anyway. Whereas the mantra is the fast track, an advanced technology of deep resonance. Because the mantra introduces a brand new wave pattern into your consciousness that wasn't there before. The mantra has this advanced technology of deep resonance that has the ability to clear out all that emotional junk and negativity. So this is one of the great secrets to OJAYA meditation, this super potent Kavach mantra with its healing power and the power to awaken your consciousness to higher levels of awareness. Yes, certain mantras have this extra special ability to awaken your consciousness to higher levels. Mantra meditation has always been known as the classic meditation, the royal path of yoga.